I would like to ask, paano ba, ano ba yung parang coping mechanism ng Malungon Local Youth Development Office in this time of pandemic? Since limited yung galaw, may mga limitations because of, because of this pandemic. Can you share to us what are your strategies to continue to, to support the youth sa Malungon?
So, in line with the pandemic, no, the COVID-19, since it is still ongoing, tama yun, Kuya Yado, no, na hamper most of our projects, programs, and activities, mga events, mga ganaps namin, yung mga regular namin ginagawa annually. So, na-hamper siya this year because of this, health crisis nga. So, what we did is we really adjusted, nag-adjust talaga kami. And we don't have other choice but to cancel or postpone most of our activities. So we opted to cooperate with the local government units directives, with the protocols, because nakita namin na kahit in this way makakatulong pa rin kami sa aming local government in our fight against COVID-19. So ang LYDO naman, in terms with the effort to contain the virus, is we partnered with we are helping our municipal information office with regards to information dissemination through social media, mga social media platforms. So, but recently, luckily we were able to celebrate naman Linggo ng Kabataan, which is mandated by the RA 10742. But yun nga, online. So, our contest, the submissions of the entries are done online. So, and mas meaningful actually yung aming celebration this year ng Linggo ng Kabataan because big chunk of our budget na supposed to be for the expenses sa celebration, it was na set aside or nagamit to purchase augmentation for school supplies or mga supplies for our schools for their printing of their modules, since because of the pandemic they have to shift, 'di ba, to various modalities of learning just to continue the education program. So nag-donate kami, or we allocated 200,000 pesos for for the purchase of bond papers, yung Duplo ink and Duplo master rolls sa aming municipal school board. So yung municipal school board naman namin at saka yung ICANN in Education Project Management Team is yung ang nag-identify ng mga schools na bibigyan. But we decided na lahat ng schools bibigyan. We actually have 81 schools in Malungon, elementary, integrated, and senior high school. Pero mas bibigyan ng maraming bond papers yung schools na mayroong maliliit lamang na MOOEs. So, yun siya. Basically, yung ginagawa ng Local Youth Development Office is more on coordinating and helping our local government unit sa aming laban against COVID-19. So, yun yung, I think, contribution.
So in what ways naman LYDO yung support nila sa mga youth organizations diyan sa Malungon, like the Malungon Youth Movement, to Class Kotutubo, and other youth organizations? Paano ang support niyo na binibigay sa kanila?
The Local Youth Development Office, yours truly as the officer, I do the coordinating work talaga. In other terms, nagsisilbi akong bridge or the link between the local government unit through Mayor Casa and the youth organization. And since many of our youth organizations here in Malungon are registered and recognized by the Office of the Mayor through the LYDO, yun, na I am bounded, or of course I'm very happy naman to do so, na tulungan, na i-assist, maybe it in technical form or logistical aspect na mabigay sa aming mga recognized and registered youth organizations in Malungon. So more on coordinating, I lobby their concerns, nilalabi ko yung kanilang mga needs and yung mga support na kailangan nila kay Mayor Tessa. So just the coordinating works, and as much as possible during their program or project implementation, sumasama din ako to see how they did it, and para naman makita din ng youth org na meron talagang someone from the municipality or from the LGU, kahit hindi si Mayor herself, but someone from her office na sasama sa kanila throughout the implementation of their project or activity.
So speaking of that, can you share to us ano yung experience mo in participating sa recently conducted na activity ng MYM, yung project sa kanila? I heard it was a success, and they have two barangay beneficiaries. Can you share to us your experience with regards to that?
Experience is it was really wonderful. It was really fulfilling. Not just because I am the local youth development officer designate, but basically because even during my college days, I am a youth advocate and volunteer. So yun talagang pinaka-fulfilling na part if you are a volunteer no ng isang organization. So actually yung Project Saka, I was one of the proponents of that project. Nung nagkaroon ng executive meeting yung Malungon Youth Movement, I was actually the one who suggested na bigyan ng branding yung ginagawa ng MYM. So parang doon yun na-come up or na-given birth yung term na Project Saka, since ang ginagawa naman ng MYM is focusing on reaching out far-flung communities. So yun, we literally Saka or Subida and Tungas Bukid, ganon. So Project Saka, and then to make it more creative, binigyan na lang namin ng meaning yung Saka, which is very adept naman doon sa ginagawa ng organization. So yun, advocacy campaigns on karunungan, kalusugan at kahandaan, which in same way na yung MYM is the seeking representative sa health advocacy na sa local youth development council. So they are on health, so kalusugan. So yun nga, recently yung Project Saka was focused on health health response dun nga sa COVID-19, no, which is youth led. We went to Sitio Laginan, which is actually our second time, because the first time we went there was way back in September 2018. Yung project na yon was also made possible because of the grant that MYM received from Unilab. So we received 10,000 pesos grant from Unilab. This time naman, dun sa Laginan, itong Project Saka was sponsored by the New Hope Church. Yung friend meron kasi siyang friend na teacher sa Tennessee, USA, na member ng New Hope Church. Then fundraising din siya doon. And naisipan ng friend niya na gawing beneficiary yung MYM, or yung MYM ang kanyang magiging implementing organization doon sa fundraising na ginawa niya doon sa US. So yun siya, she received 38,000 yung organization from that church. And yun nga, in order to expand more ang aming reach, no, na mabibigay namin sa community, is ginawa nga namin ulit yung parang, actually it's already the third wave ng 20 pesos campaign. And we are very happy na the same amount of, or the same intensity of support and yung acceptance ng mga tao, ng mga supporters na sa campaign na yon. And thank you for participating also. Nakita namin yon. Thank you,
Of course.
And then, of course, the second time was in Sabangan, yon, yung second community namin. Actually, that was the first community in North District. Kasi yung Malungon is nahahati in 3 districts. Politically, ha, we have the North, the Central, and the South District. So, yun yung first community sa North District na nakandakan namin ng community outreach. And Sitio Sabangan is actually also the farthest, if not one of the farthest communities in the North District. So that was in Barangay JP Laurel, where yung famous dati na Busagan Falls was located. So all in all, the experience was, well, undeniably tiring kasi na maglalakad ng how many hours. So, yun na, tiring but fulfilling, and definitely I will do more, yun, for the community and do more to help our youth organizations na merong magagandang adhikain para sa mga communities dito sa Malungon.
So, what is the stand of LGU Malungon with regards to youth organizations and their initiatives or their programs dyan sa munisipyo?
Well, ever since naman, the local government unit of Malungon under the leadership of Mayor Tessa Constantino has always been very supportive. Very supportive of the initiatives, of the project proposals, of the mga activities ng aming youth organizations. I could not remember, or actually parang wala nga ni isang youth org na lumapit kay Mayor Tessa, presented their project and asking for her support na hinindian niya. All of those were properly given action, especially kung logistics ang kailangan, very si Mayor Tessa, very hands-on. And yun, wala siyang hinindian, as long as the objective of the youth organization or the purpose of the activity is for the welfare, for the betterment of the community and of the constituents. Si Mayor Tessa naniniwala even kami, na-influence niya kami, na yung saying ni Dr. Jose Rizal na yung ang kabataan ng pag-asa ng bayan, it should not just end there. Kasi para sa kanya, it has to be qualified. So para sa kanya, ang kabataan na may pulos, yun ang totoo na pag-asa ng bayan. So, hindi porke na kabataan ka lang, kayo na agad, parang agad-agad na yun na pag-asa ng bayan. So, anong klase ng kabataan? Ganon.
Yes.
Ang totoong pag-asa ng bayan. So, yun nga, kami din naniniwala na oo nga naman. Kabataan na may pakinabang. Yun ang totoong pag-asa ng bayan. So, how do we do that? We need to capacitate, of course, our youth and give them all the support, all the encouragement, and of course, the inspiration na ma-pursue nga yung goal natin na gawing pag-asa ng bayan ang kabataan.
So, ano mga future plans ng LYDO?
Of course, in partnership with the Municipal Federation ng Sangguniang Kabataan, with Carmela Constantino, who is, sitting in the Sangguniang Bayan as one of the municipal councilor ex officio. This month, actually, September, is we would like to really push through na yung enactment ng youth code namin, yung Ordinance on Comprehensive Youth Development, Youth Development Code dito sa Malungon. So, in youth code, since it is a comprehensive code for the youth, we would like to include there yung institutionalization na talaga ng local youth development office, because I know hindi lang sa Malungon, most of the LYDOs in the country, in the Philippines, are just designated, parang designated position lang siya. And attached lang siya sa Office of the Mayor or the DSWD. So hindi pa siya independent office. Kasi honestly, I am a one man office. So, yun, wala akong mga katabay or wala akong mga staff of my own. Yun. So, with hopefully with the help of the youth code, ma-institutionalize and mas ma-expand yung local youth development office. At the same time, yung local youth development council. Of course, yung expansion din ng aming municipal youth and sports hall. You were there during
Yes, of
our
course.
launching and opening. Yeah, sadly it was the operation was stopped or kasi na-halt siya because of the COVID-19 nga kasi physical sports and all ganon. So less than a month from its opening, nag-close muna siya. And we are very happy naman na even at the very short period of time na nakapag-operate yung sports hall namin is we were able to generate income. And yun, parang isang din yun siya, accomplishment sa part ng youth sector sa amin, sa youth affairs, na we were able to contribute sa local income ng aming munisipyo somehow. And we are looking forward na pag pag ma-allow na ma-open na ulit ang aming sports hall, magko-continue ang aming operation, and mas mag-expand pa ang aming operation.
So, ano yung gusto mong ipaabot na mensahe para sa mga malungon youth natin dyan?
Of course, as the ate na talaga ako, as the ate of all the youth volunteers and youth advocates here in Malungon, my message is for them to keep going, especially now that we are facing a pandemic. I think the youth sector is now needed more than ever. The country needs the youth sector's vigor, the enthusiasm, the the spirit, and the the active participation of the youth sector talaga. Because the youth sector is really one of the strongest pillar, one of the most reliable partner ng ating government when it comes to various activities. Kasi naniniwala naman tayo na we recognize the fact that in all of the government's programs, projects, activities, policies, the youth sector indeed takes the center stage sa lahat ng undertakings na ito. Kasi para kanino, para saan ba to lahat ginagawa ng government? It's para magkaroon ang mga kabataan, 'di ba, ng magandang kinabukasan na maipapamana sa kanila and sa next sa next future generation. So, yun, just keep going, keep doing what you have done, what you are doing, and what you will be doing. Yung mga volunteer activities, yung mga initiatives na youth-led na tumutulong sa government natin, especially sa fight natin ngayon against COVID-19, kahit sa anong aspect, no? Mapa-social, mapa-mental, and mapa-economic aspect ng ating existence bilang isang community, bilang isang lipunan, ipagpatuloy lang. And rest assured, I want to assure them, as the LYDO coming from the government, working in the government, I want to assure them that the local government unit of Malungon will be always there, is always here for them, no, to support their advocacies, to support their aspirations as an organization, even as an individual youth, na ang munisipyo talaga is for youth development and for youth empowerment, and we need their active participation in nation building. We need their active participation in local governance. So yun, just keep going. Let's continue to lead with conviction, to serve with a happy heart, and to advocate to impact lives. And in all of this, we will do this. The youth sector should do this, not just for the glory of the men, no, not just to please the men, but above all for the glory of our Almighty Creator, our God. So yun po. Service with a happy heart.